What's going on, people? You knew you was gonna hear from me again. And like I said, you know I like this hip-hop drama shit. I like the battles back and forth. This is my thing. This is what I like. I like this shit. Alright, so let's get right into it. Eminem comes back with Killshot. The response to MGK's Let's Talk About It, Rap Devil, this originally made to Eminem. Let's come out and just be honest here. We all knew what the fuck was going to happen when it comes to actual rap skills. Like, we all knew this shit. Even MGK knew this shit. MGK knew he could not rap better than Eminem. That's not even a debate here, okay? So I'm going to give you guys my opinion and from what I heard, and from what I saw in my analysis of the whole entire situation. Alright, so you got Eminem taking shots at random rappers. You got MGK comes back and responds. First off, I still hold MGK in high regard for being the only rapper to actually have the balls to say something back to Eminem. Like, let's not front here. Everybody's saying, oh, MGK should have just kept his mouth shut. Oh, he shouldn't have said nothing. Fuck that. This is hip-hop. You can take that bitch shit somewhere else to another genre. This right here is hip-hop. This is competition, yo. This is about who's the best MC, who's the best lyricist, who can make the best battle track. That's what this is about. So with that said, listening to Eminem's Killshot, automatically off the back, he did the classic LL Cool J response to Cannabis. He took everything MGK said and basically reversed it, and then threw some more shit in there to hit MGK. I particularly don't like that approach on a track. I think that should only be doable in a live battle. Like, if you're standing in front of somebody and you freestyle a rebuttal, you get points for having the creativity and the wit to be able to flip something that quick. So I give credit for that. I didn't particularly like it in music form, and I never really have. Because it's too easy to just sit up there and think of responses. Nah, man. Talk about this motherfucker and something else. Be creative and shit. But he had some other shit in there. So, with that said, he basically wove his words around the beat strategically and just out-rapped MGK without a whole lot of effort, I don't think. I think it was he put very minimal effort into out-rapping MGK because he didn't really have to, technically. Let's be real here. Again, he's the better rapper. We all know that. As far as the punchlines goes, I was disappointed. I'm going to be completely honest. I was looking to hear Everlast versus Eminem quitter type punchlines. Like, to me, that was Eminem's best battle feud was quitter, because it was the feel of the track, man, the beat, the hook. You just a quitter and you're bitter because I came along. You bring the house of pain along, and if you ever talk about my girl in the song again, I'ma kill you. I'ma kill you. I fuck with that hook. To me, it felt like he was angry. I could feel the words coming throughout the speaker, and I could feel his whole rage being controlled into a lyrical tirade. And he went in on Everlast. I was looking for that Eminem this time. What I got instead was an Eminem that knows he's better than the opponent put in front of him and is not expending a lot of energy to beat this guy. Now, I know Eminem's a very intelligent lyricist, and he obsesses with rap. I mean, this is a guy who sits in his room all day while we're out partying and working, writing rhymes and putting together shit, like literally millions and millions of rhymes, and putting together shit in order to put out albums and stuff like freestyle verses, or free verses and things like this. Like, this guy's a lyrical craftsman. So, and he's very familiar with the battle strategy, going first, not going too hard the first round. The opponent rebuttals your first round, but you come back with something harder to throw him off guard. I wouldn't be surprised if Eminem did this and didn't put maximum effort into this specific track, just in case Joe Budden responds, or another rapper that he dissed on his last album that just came out responds. I do believe that was that was probably what he was doing. Because let's be real, again, he didn't really have to do a whole lot because it's Eminem himself to beat MGK. So he had the whole line about let me think how it went. The whole fucking Kim wearing my flannel. There was a whole scheme he went around with that was pretty sick. And he basically interwove the lines, and he was talking a whole lot about how, you know, he outsells MGK, which is to be expected. I mean, in battles, you use your best cards to win. And honestly, let's be real here. His success was the biggest thing he holds over MGK besides his rap skills, which everybody knows. So yeah, he threw that in his face, and it was pretty effective. He basically said, you know, I might be old, but you want to be me. Like, I'm old, but you would love to be me. So the fact that I'm old holds no bearing in what I'm saying. So with that said, I think that was a very good way to approach that track. It was very intelligent. I'm not sure if MGK is gonna respond. I'm not sure that he can. But if he has something left in the tank, which whenever you make a diss track about an MC, you never want to empty your guns in the first round. You want to keep something on reserve just in case the motherfucker comes with some shit so ill. You gotta respond. You gotta say something back. So you don't want to empty the chamber the first round. So I'm not sure if MGK, I don't know a whole lot about the dude's history. I know about him in the mainstream, but as far as the history goes, I don't know if when he was underground he was doing battle raps or like that, or if he was if he understood strategy when it comes to battling. I don't know, but I know Eminem's tried true, and he's got shit all over the internet with him battling when he was younger. And, you know, when we came up, man, if there wasn't a whole lot of write your verse and come in and spit that shit, it was mostly off the head. You got more respect if you came in and freestyle. So with that said, improvisation had to be there. Knowing when to attack, knowing not to empty your clip the first round. These are all battle strategies. I'm not sure MGK is able to compare with that. So as of right now, Eminem's winning the battle. I think Eminem should have came a little harder with the punchlines. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. Maybe it was because it was like watching the bully in school pick on the nerd, and then the nerd takes a giant textbook and slaps the shit out of the bully, and the bully bounces off the wall, and it's like, oh, the bully got fucked up by the nerd, and then the bully beats the shit out of the nerd, as everybody expected. But I mean, that's kind of what I'm getting from this battle. Like, you know, when I heard MGK's joint, it might have been because, again, he was the underdog, which I have a thing for. I like underdogs. But when I heard his punchline, he got a few punchlines in there. I was like, ooh, okay. But then you had some lines that didn't hit as hard. With Eminem's track, I was more drawn into listening to the rap patterns. Cause me, I'm a rap head, so I listen to the structural patterns, the way he wove a 3-syllable rhyme around a beat and bring it back together, connecting another rhyme, and he did that shit seamlessly and getting his point across while doing so for about like 10 bars a piece. It was very intricately woven, but Eminem is capable of so much more, and that's how you know he didn't put a whole lot of effort into this track. Eminem's probably baiting. So I'd say if Joe Budden wants to diss Eminem, he had better very, very well understand what he's dealing with. Budden comes from the same era of battle rap as Eminem did, and a lot of other underground cats as I did. So he understands battle strategy probably a little better than MGK does. I'm pretty sure he does, but he had better be very cautious about how he approaches this, because Eminem is hiding a giant fucking cannon in his back pocket. Motherfuckers are probably coming out saying Eminem is this, Eminem is that, he ain't as hard as he used to be. I personally like Nail in the Coffin better than this track. That's just my opinion. I like Nail in the Coffin because, again, the whole diss song was quality, and you got the playback value was very high for that one. This one particularly, it was cool, but I felt like M could have did better, but I think I know why he didn't do as good as I expected him to. So we'll just have to wait and see. But MGK's in the hot seat right now. And with something that dope, I mean, it was a dope fucking track. With something that dope Eminem put out, to have to respond to some shit like that, that is a bearing on your shoulders to deal with, because you have to make sure you put out something that's better than what you last said, and something that's at least comparable to what he just said. For him to come back, for MGK to come back and to be able to probably try to, as close as he can, damage Eminem, he needs to come out punching hard as fuck. Like, he needs to completely shit on Eminem. Like, almost damn near every line has to be a haymaker. If not every line, every other line. And it has to be very neatly put together. It can't be sloppy. He can't be too angry when he delivers it, or it'll come off weird. It can't be too laid back, because it'll be like, man, you took it easy. That's a tough position to be in, man. So I'm going to go as far as to say MGK has his goddamn hands full right now. Flat out. He's got his hands full. I mean, it was a dope track. So let me know what you guys think, man. That's my opinion of it. Eminem is definitely winning the battle. Let's be real here. Everybody knew that Eminem would come back and just, you know, have his way with MGK lyrically. But like I said, I'm not gonna put MGK out like, yo, you shouldn't even have said shit back. Fuck that. I like to see motherfuckers come back and defend themselves. Don't be a pussy and just sit there and let the motherfucker talk shit about you. Or be like that dude Hobson and just be happy he mentioned your goddamn name. That's some corny shit to me. Like, the motherfucker took a shot at you. At least take a shot back at him if you don't want to make a whole song. I mean, say something. Don't just sit there like a pussy. I mean, motherfuckers really act like if you respond, you get your nuts chopped off if you lose the battle. I mean, it ain't that serious, yo. You know, this is hip-hop, man. It's a competition, man. It's about, again, it's about who's the better lyricist, who's the better wordsmith, and who can put together that track to rock the crowd. And I'll tell you, man, I've seen dudes that are lyrically substantially... Shit, I've been in this situation. Dudes that are lyrically substantially better than their opponent get beat by their opponent. It can happen. It can happen. I've seen that shit. I've been in that situation. I used to battle back in the day, and I've gone against cats who can't out-rap me, and I know they can't out-rap me. But for whatever reason, that day, they were just a better battle rapper. It happens. So, I mean, with that said, man, it's got to be a competition, man. Motherfuckers can't be scared to get in there and mix it up. You can't. You know, this is hip-hop, man. So, like, comment, subscribe, of course. If you can hit that like button, and if you can hit that subscribe button with your knuckles, you're an excellent puncher with knockout accuracy. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing the glasses. Something's going on with my left eye, so I'm wearing these glasses to keep this light out of my eyes, fucking with my eye. So you guys, you know, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. What do you think is going to happen, and what do you think the stance right now is for M and MGK? Do you think the battle's over? You think he's going to respond? What do you think Joe Budden's going to do? Do you think other rappers might sense blood that Eminem didn't come as hard as he used to and go after M thinking he can take him? Because that's a possibility. He said in the interview he's kind of watching to see what happens. And if he's got to write 50 verses over the next 2 years responding to everybody that dissed him because he dissed them, he would have his hands full. But this is a cat who sits in his goddamn room rapping all day. So I wouldn't be surprised. Meanwhile, let me run up in this building and get my business done. I will holler at you guys later in the next video. Peace out.